Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Face reality!
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to 2025. My name is Steve. I'm otherwise known as the Misanthrope. And I go after a flat earther by the name of Raymond Ortiz. So I figured this would be the great way to start my year and attempt to branch off into other science deniers. But let's start with his first video. In this video, he tries to tell us that the SLU Observatory in the Canary Islands off of Spain admits that there are two suns. Let's have a look. Okay, before we even continue with this video, let's point out two flaws that are already present in Raymond's video. Number one, he is recording this video with his cell phone. Why not just use a screen capture, Raymond? Seriously, is it beyond your skill level? Number two, he's using his cell phone to record a video on his computer from another flat earther. It's not even the original video. I'll put a link to that one in the description down below. Let's continue. At this point, I'm going to pause the video and point out another problem that Raymond is not addressing. The video says that there are two suns. What Raymond fails to realize is that the gentleman speaking is an astronomer who is from Britain. The British are rather well known, at least here in the United States, for having a rather dry sense of humor. So what this astronomer is attempting to pass off as a joke, Raymond, being the conspiratorial mindset that he is, takes this as gospel truth. No surprise. However, what I want to point out is a visual anomaly. If you take a look at the sun on the left side of the screen, you will notice that it's in focus. If you take a look at the sun on the other side of the screen, you will notice that it's out of focus. Why is that? If we're being honest, it's because the camera is slightly out of alignment with the light path of the telescope, and you get this anomaly. It's very common in amateur astrophotography, and it does not prove that there's a second sun, Raymond.
What's that?
What's that, Raymond? It sounds to me like you are instantly believing, memorizing, and regurgitating everything that you see. Isn't that what you accuse us of doing, Raymond? Did you even bother to do any research on this? Because I did. This video clip is from the 2016 transit of Mercury taken from the SLU Observatory in the Canary Islands off of Spain. If you would actually bother to watch the entire 8-hour video of this transit recorded live, you would see that this feed comes from another observatory somewhere else in the world. And what they are actually experiencing, thanks to Daniker, I believe, or was it Kibosh? Kibosh, yes. In the comments section, he described that this phenomenon is actually just an image error called horizontal frame shift. And it's typically the result of something in the imaging apparatus being out of alignment. Very simple error to make, Raymond. Even I've made it in my amateur astrophotography. What you're getting is a simple reflection off of some other element in the optical system. It's really easy to understand this, Raymond, and it does not prove a second sun. That being said, if there are two suns, Raymond, why didn't anybody else see the second sun? There were hundreds of thousands of people across the planet, each one having telescopes in hydrogen alpha or beta that were able to see Mercury transit across the sun. They even described that they had people with welding glasses, not to mention the people using solar glasses to observe the sun. And let's not forget about the classic reflector telescope projection, which is done using the Newtonian reflector to cast the actual image of the sun, just like a video projection on a theater. None of these other instruments or people witnessed a second sun. One would think, via logical deduction, Raymond, that maybe they would have seen a second sun if it was there. So let's think logically, Raymond. Either there is a second sun, and all of these thousands of people never saw it because it was magically hidden from them, or you're just wrong, as always. Thank you for joining me for this very first episode in my attempt to debunk more flat earthers. I'm going to try to branch out in the future and see if maybe I can tackle a few of the other ones that are out there. But I doubt it. Raymond often leaves me with a lot of work to handle. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Go ahead. Face reality.